what I'm thinking. And it will drive all by itself.
NIO, a Chinese multinational automaker, has made tremendous progress in the EV industry and is quickly becoming a leader in innovation. NIO recently announced a collaboration with Shell on battery swapping and charging stations in Europe and China. Welcome to our channel, Tech Region, and in this video we'll see how NIO and Shell's partnership can be a threat to Tesla's dominance. Both the Chinese and European markets are rapidly shifting to sustainable energy, and it appears that NIO is capitalizing on this with their partnership with Shell. So, will Tesla lose, and what will Elon Musk do about it? On November 25th, NIO announced a partnership with the great oil giant to provide a swapping battery and charging stations throughout Europe and China. NIO's battery charging services have been a key offering, and this collaboration has the potential to help NIO gain a foothold in the global market. This agreement now benefits both companies. NIO has had a lot of success in China with BaaS and shifting the focus away from traditional plug-in chargers. NIO collaborated with the Chinese oil company Sinopec to establish battery swapping stations. Their goal was to instruct approximately 700 swapping stations across the country. NIO is committed to establishing 600 new sites across China over the next few years. Their goal is to have 4,000 swapping stations around the world by 2025, with 1,000 of them outside China. NIO and Shell now intend to collaborate in three major areas: research and development to improve battery technology, creating co-branded battery swap stations in China as well as pilot stations in Europe, expansion of the Shell Recharge Mobility Service Provider MSP, which aims to provide customers with a diverse range of EV charging options and solutions via Shell Recharge Solutions. Shell is attempting to create an entire ecosystem of charging stations, including charging stations, home charging, and even business charging. It has now dispatched NIO to assist. NIO is now the partnership's smaller and lesser known partner. So, with Shell's assistance, the Chinese EV manufacturer can make a smooth entry into the European market. Shell will be an excellent ally because it's already a market leader in Europe. They also have thousands of service stations, which will help NIO add battery swap stations and even superchargers, making owning NIO an even more convenient in Europe. China, on the other hand, needs to expand because the competition is heating up. Building a better EV is not difficult. The greater challenge is charging and establishing charging services for the EV. The competition in service will also heat up in the coming year. Today, EV facilities are limited because most cities, businesses, and homes lack the necessary infrastructure, which is why there's still a lot of work to be done in terms of building EV infrastructure before we can focus on seeing more electric cars on the road. Tesla is the leading EV company in the United States, not only because it sells the most vehicles, but also because it has built a large infrastructure of chargers and superchargers across the country. This is what NIO aspires to be, and is attempting to replicate in China and Europe. NIO is constructing infrastructure that other EVs will most likely use in the future. NIO will own, operate, and service this infrastructure in some way. In terms of battery swaps, creating swapping stations that work for other cars will be difficult, at least in the short term. This technology is complex, and batteries must be manufactured in a standardized manner. However, in the long run, this technique may work because other cars manufacturers may develop batteries that can be swapped at these stations. If there's a large network of such stations, these stations will be useful to EV users. NIO could profit in a variety of ways from this. They could either charge for the use of one of these stations or sell the batteries to other car companies. Aside from battery swapping, NIO is charging and supercharging stations throughout China that other car brands can use. Finally, NIO is laying out the groundwork to become much more than an EV manufacturer and battery technology innovator. With so much going for NIO, expect the company to give Tesla a run for its money. With the partnership with Shell and NIO's plans to expand into Europe, Tesla appears to be all but finished, but nothing can be said for the time being. Tesla could make a comeback if they come up with something innovative, similar to NIO's battery swapping and charging stations. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. What are your thoughts on future prospects of Chinese EV manufacturers? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in the next video.